Hi, welcome back to Nigeria Diaspora Diary channel. And so we've been looking at the various types of accommodation options. Last week we looked at the options for those of you that want to do a 2 to 3 month stays. And today we're going to continue with that, looking at what things to bring. So you have decided to go for the 2 to 3 month stay in Nigeria, retirement stay in Nigeria. More likely than not, you want to escape the winter. Get into winter. It's autumn now, but you know what I mean. You want to escape the winter months: December, January, February, March. So you booked your hotel, you booked your accommodation, your Airbnb, depending on how much budget you had. Remember last week we talked about if you're on a budget of 500 a month, £500 a month, £1,000 a month, or £2,000 a month. So you booked your accommodation. What are some of the things you would need to bring? Over the years, I've been going in and out of Nigeria. Now, as I've retired, I spend quite a lot of time there, and I will actually soon be going to Nigeria. This time next week, I will be reporting from sunny Lagos. So yeah, so these are some of the things I think you should look at based on my heading. First of all, immigration papers. Make sure all your immigration papers are correct. You've got if you need a visa, your visa's been stamped. I have been told that although you have to pay for your visa, and the visa is quite a bit, at least it's now the one-off visa is now 6 months. So at least you get quite a bit for your money. And if you don't need a visa, at least bring your passport. If you don't forget your passport, it has happened to some people. Pack it in a place that you remember. And I would also say on the note, remember to make some photocopies of your documents and hold them with you, and also put some online. I always have my passports on my email account, in a file on my email account. So if anything happens, I can always pull those up. And many years ago, I did actually, I think it was during COVID, passport was lost. It was actually my UK passport, and I was in Nigeria, and I just showed them that, and yeah, they accepted it, and I got a passport back into a temporary passport back into the UK, and then had to get a new one. So that's a tip I would have. Always have your passport immigration documents on an e-file on the cloud or on your email account. Number two, for everybody, what type of clothes should I bring? Oh, yeah, that's a big question. And how much? Basically, as you know, or you may not know if you haven't been for a long time, you haven't been to Nigeria for a long time. Nigeria is relatively hot and humid, particularly in the south, more humid in the south, hot both in the north and south, and more humid in the south. And during parts of January, February, it can get very hot. We know we have global warming now, so sometimes we're not sure of the seasons. But I would advise bring cotton and linen clothing if possible. My tip is you don't need to bring too many clothes. Sorry about the lighting, something's wrong with the lighting. We're working on that for the next one. You don't need to bring too many clothes. The reason being is even if you go for the £500 a month accommodation option, you will get laundry facilities where they can wash and iron your clothes, and as such, you don't need a lot. As I said before, bring a few casual, semi-casual, formal casual, some jeans, some tops, a couple of shoes, trainers shoes, but you don't need to bring the whole wardrobe. One tip I would have for you is if you've got any very nice clothes that you want to bring that need repair, bringing them with you may be a good idea because they're very good tailors, seamsters who could repair those clothes at a very affordable cost. But in general, my advice is don't come with the whole wardrobe. Just bring the basics, and at worst case scenario, well, not worst case scenario, you probably would want to buy some tops and things to take back with you anyway. So you factor those in as things you would wear while you're in Nigeria during your 2 to 3 month winter break, short-term retirement break. and then you take them back with you. So come with a suitcase. That should be enough. Okay, that's regarding clothing. Another thing you shouldn't think about, that you shouldn't forget to think about to bring, obviously, is your medication. If you are on medication that needs regular treatment, you're coming for 2 to 3 months, so you will be able to get a prescription for that. Bring them with you. If you have some drugs that you pay a lot, bring your subscription, because you may be surprised that you can get them actually much cheaper in Nigeria. I have had in the past, I'm trying now to reduce my high blood pressure by diet and exercise. I need to do a bit more exercise and it's going down. But in the past, I've had to use high blood pressure medication. I'm still on it, but I'm using less. And an emergency case I needed to buy in Nigeria, and I got the brand and at extremely much lower cost. Now, obviously, I'm retired, and when I'm in UK, I get medication free. But you never know; I may need an emergency supply, and the costs are very low, very affordable if you've got the cash, if you've got the dollars, the pounds, the euro. On that note, also with regards to glasses, if you have glasses, if you wear glasses, bring not so much contact. I can't even say it. Not so much contact lenses, but mainframe glasses, and you have a prescription. Bring them with you. They are very good opticians, and you will be surprised how low the cost is compared to, say, in the US, in Europe, in the UK. So bring those with you. The third thing I think you would probably need to think about bringing are your essential toiletries. Back in the old days when we used to come in and out of Nigeria and when toilet rolls were first becoming a thing of the past, I think we're not think a thing of new and novelty when they were just becoming to be introduced. And people were complaining about the condition of toilet paper. Things have improved very considerably. So you don't need to bring your toilet paper. But important toiletries, yes, bring them. Important perfumes that you like, bring them. Deodorant, you can get lots of options, but I would say important uh, perfumery, important shades on, bring them. Um, as regards actual hair barbing and hairdressing, they're very good barbers and hairdressers in Lagos throughout the bigger cities in Nigeria. So you shouldn't worry about that. My partner, she also said women, I should advise women that are coming for the 2 3 month stay, winter retreat, bring your sanitary towels because unfortunately Nigeria is not that good in well, I think in production, what she said. So she prefer they do have them. You would buy them and they cost a bit lot. So you're better off bringing the ones you like, but you will always get emergency supplies if you go to the bigger supermarkets and pharmaceuticals, but bring them with you. And because this channel is not moralizing and not preaching, if you are a man of, a man of consenting age, which you would be because you're over 50, and you are thinking of finding companionship when you come, make sure you bring your own condoms. Um, Unfortunately, HIV/AIDS and sexually transmitted diseases are alive and kicking in Nigeria. And what you wouldn't want to do is have a nice time in Nigeria, have a little diligence, and then go back to the US, the UK with a horrible surprise. And yeah, so take note. If you are a man and you're thinking about that, make sure you bring your own condoms. And if you're a woman, make sure you ensure that whoever you're gonna enjoy yourself with have their own condoms if you're into heterosexual activities, or bring some as well. Finally, let's look at some apps that you may think about downloading when you're coming to Nigeria. I would say if you are of Nigerian heritage, Nigerian citizenship, you have a Nigerian passport and you haven't done so and you're abroad, get your NIN number, your NIN, your BVN, and you that will help you open up a bank account in Nigeria. For those of you that are not Nigerian, you don't need an NIN to get a phone. You just need a proof of your passport and the fact that you got your visa. You can get a phone. And if you are going to get a bank account, because you are able to get one, an online bank account, also consider getting an online money transfer app so that money you can um, transfer money online into your Nigerian bank account and then access your Nigerian bank account by card or by whatever means you want to do. A lot of transactions in Nigeria, they will do bank transfer anyway, and many of the good restaurants and places also accept your bank card. So think about what app you can use. I won't really suggest any bank to use. There are lots of good banks. I would just say go for the probably more older, reliable banks. Money transfer apps, there are loads of them. I use one that's very good, lengthy, but you may decide to use another one. Yeah. Another type of app you can bring with you is if you like reading. This is a tip: if you like reading, and you're living in the UK, I can only talk the UK experience, but I'm sure the European and American experience are the same. Get your library card. Get a library card before you come, and then download the app like Libby, Box. Obviously, you could do Kindle where you have to buy, but I've downloaded Box, and I can download a number of sorry, not emails, ebooks, onto my tablet and be reading them, even magazines and local newspapers. So you may want to consider that. And if you like entertainment, TV, films, you may want to consider buying a Fire Stick. Buy one, get it registered in your name abroad, bring it with you, and obviously you would need to then also consider having registering for a VPN. But you do all that, you can slot it into most places have smart televisions now. Most of the places that you get, except the extremely lower end, but all the middle range and high ones would have smart TVs. Just slot it in there, slot your Fire Stick in, set it up, and boom, Bob's your uncle. You can watch all your favorite films that you are used to. So that may be a good idea also to download them. So this is just a short post for you to consider some of the things you may want to bring with you on your short stay, your winter escape, your winter retreat to Nigeria, to Lagos, for 2 to 3 months. By the way, it's not too late to actually start planning now. December may be a bit of a push because of probably I think the air flight that is direct may be a bit expensive, but you'll be surprised. Um, Air Egypt, Morocco Air have some good deals. If not December, you could do January, February, March, still escape much of the winter. Yeah, the good thing about if you do this come for December, you can really enjoy the Christmas, New Year if you don't have, family up where you are to enjoy it. You're in or various hotels, there'll be many things to do. I will be posting lots of activities because I'll be back in Nigeria from next week. Follow me, just follow me, and I'll be giving lots of ideas. You feel free to contact me by email. I can suggest some itineraries, and also when I'm in the country next week, I'll be advertising, posting my slow tours, which you could always join me in. So think about it. You only live once. If you haven't done it before, you're thinking of retiring back to Nigeria, even if it's for a short period, this may be a good opportunity. Escape the winter. You get nice sunny sun, you mix with people who won't give you a lot of hassle, and it may be an opportunity for you to think about long-term retirement. What do you want to do? So that's that. Feel free to subscribe to the channel to make it grow. like it, share it, and as usual, as I keep on saying, feel free to comment so that I can get an idea of what type of things you would want me to show on this channel. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay cool, enjoy, learn to enjoy your retirement age. Bye.